you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me also to congratulate the Prime Minister. At least this is the first time I've seen her here very happy than ever. Right Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Rule 128 of the Rules of Procedure, I beg to move that the bill entitled the Administration of Parliament Amendment Bill 2022 be read for the first time. 24. Right Honorable Speaker, in compliance with Section 76 of Public Finance Management Act, I think you can hear me clearly. Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the certificate of financial implication for the bill. I beg to lay.
Thank you. The bill is referred to the Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. Should be processed in line with Rule 129 of our Rules of Procedure.
I thank you.
Thank you.
The Administration of Parliament Amendment Bill 2024.
Thank you.
Item 4.
Now, just wait. Honorable Guzuri has a procedure matter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I've perused through the bill which has been laid here, and Rule 117, Sub-Rule 3 requires that there must be a memorandum that outlines the policies and the defects in the existing law that must be signed by the mover of the bill. 117. And when I peruse through this bill, it is not signed by the mover of the bill. And that means there is a bar to entertaining this bill at this point. 2, Mr. Speaker, Rule 56 provides that a member wishing to move a private member's bill that is provided for under our Constitution shall give notice. I gave a notice to amend the Administration of Parliament Act. That notice was received by Parliament of Uganda on the 29th of August 2024. To date, I have not received a feedback on whether my rights, which are guaranteed in the laws of Uganda, can be adhered. Another private member been provided with assistance, been provided with the certificates, whatever is needed to bring his bill here. I'm now wondering, do I and the private member also have the same privileges in this house or not? Mr. Speaker, Rule 232 provides that any papers that are laid here shall be inspected. And Rule 227 also provides for record of Parliament, and under Rule 227, Sub-Rule B, that the clerk shall have custody of all these documents. It would have been good before I impute improper motive on the administrators and the presiding officers that you allow me inspect. If this member moved or gave a notice to the House earlier on to warrant that he should be entitled to opportunities that I'm not entitled to, therefore, I move, as far as this motion is not signed, the objectives are not adhering to the rule I cited earlier, it should not be entertained. Mr. Speaker, the issue of adhering to laws in this Parliament, they are very, very important. Why do I say that? Section 39 of the Administration of Parliament Act, as amended, requires that there should have been an annual report brought to this House by Parliament. That is not
Honorable, your issues are very, very clear. Honorable Ariel.
But the ruling on the proceeding. Yeah, they need to point first.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker.
What was the gazette?
Right Honourable Speaker, as my colleague has stated, the Constitution of Uganda, Article 95, and when you go to the rules, Rule 121 and Rule 122 provides a member of parliament the mandate to raise a private member's bill. Right Honourable Speaker, based on those rules and the Constitution of Uganda, I raised a bill which the notice is coming for the amendment of the Administration of Parliament Act in relation to voting of parliamentary commissioners. I gave a notice to the Speaker's office last year in October 17th. Since last year, October 17th, up to date, the Speaker has not responded to me. This is a sign of dealing with the matters selectively. We are entitled to be heard. Honourable Speaker, what is so special with this amendment of Lumu, which was generated in Gulu just within a month, and it is now on the order paper? Are you fairly ruling this country? Are you fairly ruling this parliament? Honourable Speaker, I think we are running out of hands, legally. I think the Speaker among is taking the law into her hands. Right Honourable Speaker, listen to me. Listen. It's my right to call you by any name. Honourable Speaker,
Honorable colleagues,
Honourable Speaker,
just a little bit, Honorable Arion. Our rules are very, very clear, and I discussed it. I told you the other day. Your rules, they don't allow you to discuss the conduct of the Speaker and all that, unless you do it through a substantive motion. Okay? So I request you, let us not personalize issues. Just raise your concern, and then I guide how we are going to address your concern. Yeah.
I thank you, Right Honourable Speaker.
Thank you.
Right Honourable Speaker, I have raised this matter. My bill came in 17th of October last year. The same person who is trying to amend the Administration of Parliament Act just generated his bill within a month, and it's already in the order paper. Is that being fair? Right Honourable Speaker, secondly, I have a second matter. On Tuesday last week, on Tuesday, you know, my mind is about my emotion of last year. Right Honourable Speaker, on Tuesday last week, you made a ruling here. Right Honourable Speaker, your ruling, I believe, was on a member's submission. Honourable Oduru had a submission here. Upon his submission, you made a ruling. And the ruling you made was in relation to our petition that was challenging the commissioners to be impeached. Honourable Speaker, our petition has never appeared on the paper. Our petition has never been raised by the mover, the motion has never been raised by the mover, has never been seconded on this floor, has never been debated. So you made a ruling on a statement by somebody, not on our motion. So we are kindly requesting you. We are kindly requesting you to put our petition on the order paper, the motion in the order paper, and we debate it. We are begging you. We are begging you.
And I like that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Two things. Honorable Odu, Oguzuri, and Honorable Arion. Indeed, your rights as members are protected. You have the right to move private members' bills. Kindly, let's receive, yes. And then we'll see how we put you on the order paper, okay? Okay? Yes. No. I will receive them again. Don't mind. Say you're ready. Please. I will receive them again, okay? Don't get tired. I have a lot of business which can be pending. And then I will ensure it is scheduled on the order paper. Number two, with regard to Honorable Lumu's bill, the bill was gazetted. We got a certificate of financial implication. And it is ready. Now that's not for me to answer. A reason being, I'm not a member of the bill. So the moment it is ready, first reading, I just do and the bill, any bill that is ready for first reading, doesn't wait for a day or two. So how a member quickly processes, okay?
Well, thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Having listened to the issues raised by our two colleague members, I just wanted to inquire from you yes, I just wanted to inquire from you, the presiding officer, whether one, the two members gave notices in accordance with Rule 56, and two, whether they have already moved the motions to bring their private members' bills. And if they have, and we have passed the motions, I just wanted to alert the member that when we are passing the Public Finance Management Act, we included in Section 76, which gives you an automatic certificate of financial implication if the Minister of Finance does not give it to you within 60 days. So I would want the members, if at all they brought the motions and the motions carried the day and they have not yet gotten the certificates from the Minister of Finance, then they invoke Section 76, where you get the certificate of financial implication by operation of the law.
Thank you. I just wanted to also clarify on that they are not yet granted leave. So they put in requests for their motions seeking leave to be put on the order paper. And that's why I said I'm going to link up with them and we'll put you on order paper so that your motions can be heard. Honorable Ariane raised several issues. These days after Ariane has submitted, then it is such cool. They are so close they can even show a white ant. They are very, very close. Now, yes, just allow me to finish reading on what my brother Ariane raised earlier. Yes, Honorable Ariane, on the earlier ruling which I made here, by reading the Speaker's letter, which had already been communicated, before an item is put on the order paper, we ensure it conforms to the requirements of our rules. So the moment that we invoked the rule which my brother Jonathan Odur disagreed with, and the motion could not qualify to go on the order paper. Now, that's the ruling of the presiding officer, but our ruling can be challenged in case one is uncomfortable with it. Instead of us continuing to argue about it, and yet I cannot do much now about it when we've already made that ruling. Oh, there is no one on the floor. Order? Point of order?
Order. Thank you, Right Honorable.
I might be out of order, Honorable Colleagues, allow me.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. With the due respect, Right Honorable Speaker, for the last 1 month or so, we are seeing the same two members taking time every day after your communication. Some of us also have issues to raise and burning issues, but we are seeing the same people day in, day out, on the same stuff which you have ruled on. Right Honorable Speaker, is it in the order for all the two members to continue raising the same matter on where we have also concerns which affect our country, affect our constituencies? I have raised here the matter of the student loan scheme, Right Honorable Speaker. How unfairly they have been distributed up to now, and the students are about to report to the universities. And ours who are disadvantaged are going to miss, and none has responded here. But I have not behaved like the way they have behaved. Right Honorable Speaker, do you want us to reach that level? Because we also have the capacity to, no one has monopoly of being continuously on this paper. No one has monopoly of being unruly. We are all capable of being unruly, and we can do it. So Right Honorable Speaker, is it in the order for them to continue behaving the same way, and we allow them?
Thank you.
I have been listening to you. I have been listening to you. Keep it quiet.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Cooper. I got you. Now, let me just ask you, Honorable colleagues, okay? Honorable, order. Let me ask you, Honorable colleagues. Do you enjoy treating each other this way? On a national, prime time, your children are watching, the county is watching. We have a lot of pending business set out, and we just exchange this way. So, I request Honorable colleagues, Honorable Seshkubo, wait please, wait. Honorable colleagues, I urge restraint, okay? At the end of the day, they are judging us all. I urge restraint. Yeah, let us not put our house into disrepute. Okay? So I get you your concern, Honorable Cooper. I know I get your concern. But let me finalize with Honorable Seshkubo on this.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I'm greatly and deeply disappointed, but I'm not surprised by my colleague with whom we joined this parliament in 2001, but apparently we have both become... Honorable Seshkubo, let me first guide you. Okay? The Honorable Semuju stood up on a point of procedure which was not Honorable Semuju, the Honorable Okupa, which was addressed to me. Okay? And I guided. So let us not again now start provoking each other. No, just submit your point. You had already come up on your own point. Please go for that. Right Honourable Speaker, what the colleagues Honourable Guzuli and Honourable Audrey Alion have raised goes to the root of our rules of procedure, and as Parliament, we cannot unfortunately act outside the rules. And once we are all equal in this house, the duty remains with you, the presiding officers of this house, to guide. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. It is surprising that we as members of Parliament, what do we do? Right, Honourable Speaker. The first issue we requested, we begged for indulgence, the indulgence of the chair, to debate matters when they had surfaced up. At that stage, we were seeking your indulgence. But when the indulgence was not forthcoming, Right Honourable Speaker and members, we went through the rules. And the rules provided us with the way out of this. Right Honourable Speaker, a third of your members here seated, a third of your members, a member can raise a motion or private member's bill as an individual. But pity us who go through and with members and were able to have a third, more than a third of members to support a matter. And this should go to the root of your chair. How do you treat your members? Before we know it, some member just under a month raises a motion, he's given privilege to have it. But for a third of the members of this house are denied a matter. And that's for me. I'll take the information from Honourable Sasaga.
No, but Honourable, you don't have that so much luxury.
Okay, the last one I want to take, but he's
conclude on it.
He's capping on this, Right Honourable.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, the information I wanted to give a member that not only are pending signatures on the petition, but members had to travel distances upon distances. Even others had even sleep in their homes. But for the good of sanity, for the good of dialogue and the discussion, we had to sacrifice whatever it took to come and put our signatures. That's the information I was given.
Thank you. Time up.
Right Honourable Speaker.
Honourable Sechko.
I'm concluding.
No, please. Listen, once you donate your time, you donate yours, you don't get any other time. Please. No, please, don't tell me about who's providing. The moment you use your time, you decide to donate part of it, okay? Eh? And the problem is, listen, the problem is one. When someone is talking to you, okay, you don't want to listen to him. When you are talking, you want to be listened to. That's the challenge I usually get. And these are the double standards we've been talking about.
Right Honourable Speaker, I believe you derive your powers from the chair. We, the petitioners, do not say that we are right, you should rule in our favor. But we say whatever we did, the matter should be put on the order paper. You rule against it, and it goes on the Hansard from the chair. But by someone, or like myself, sitting somewhere to write a communication, that's why you are here to give your ruling in check. Your power and mandate.
Thank you.
Put it on the order paper and rule even against us, but you must conclude the procedure in one way or the other, and we shall rest our case, Lord Speaker.
Thank you. Now, Honourable colleagues, let me once again repeat myself. The ruling was read on the floor, and it's on the Hansard. Okay? The ruling was delivered on the floor, and it's on the Hansard. And what I want to tell you is that this matter is a closed matter, and we shall not put it on the order paper once again. Honourable colleagues, I have received information from the Minister for Health requesting that we have